Hey guys, it's Dabs. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am excited to have you here in this tutorial. I want to show you real quick in this video how you can create login, sign up, pop-up button in WordPress, and these work well with WooCommerce as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me show you this super simple free plugin that will do the magic for you. For example purpose, we'll be using this WordPress website. So let's come to the back end of this WordPress. Let's come to plugins and let's come to add new. So we'll search for a plugin called login/signup popup. And the first plugin here is called login/popup inline form plus WooCommerce. It has 40,000 active installation as at the time I'm filming this, and it's a fantastic plugin. So let's install this plugin and let's activate this plugin. Good, we have this plugin installed, so we can easily come to settings, but we can come down below here too and come to settings. We can play around with our settings and we can play around with our fields, but let's just play around. Let's see what we can do. So under our settings here, we have quite a few number of things we can do. We have a general tab here, we have a style, advanced, how to use, and also add-ons. So for fields here, if you click this, it will just generally take us to a field, so you can add more to your fields. I think that would work with an add-on, but we'll get to that eventually. So you can see here that registration is enabled. In case you don't want registration on your website, you want to manually handle registration, you just want people to log in, you can tick this off. Auto login users on sign up, so immediately they sign up, the auto login, that makes sense. Undo password request, that makes sense. What's the default user role when people create an account on your website? A subscriber is fantastic. So in case you have a page, you have a members page or something you have created, you want people to go, you can easily just redirect people when they log in to that page. Also for registration, once they register, where do you want them to go? You can leave this blank if you don't want them to go anywhere, you want them to remain where they are. So once people log out, where do you want them to go? Do you have a login page, or you want them to go to your own page? If you leave this blank, it's fine. Wherever they are is where they will remain when they log out. Pop-up for login and registration, that makes sense. Do you want to prevent people from closing the pop-up until they log in or they register? That doesn't make sense, but it might make sense for you if that's what you're looking at. Do you want to auto open this pop-up? That might make sense if you don't want people to read content on your website or do anything on your website until they are logged in or they are registered as a member. And that might also be the reason why you prevent people from closing it until they sign in or they register on your website before they can consume your content. I think that kind of makes sense, really. So that's it for that. Default tab should be login, open once. You may want to activate that, and you may want this to just open on specific pages on your website. So you want to put the URL of those pages here, or the page ID or slug, whatever it is you want to identify your pages. You may also want to trigger the delay in case you have ticked the auto open pop-up. You want to trigger a delay by maybe 500 seconds or maybe 1 second, or maybe whatever works for you. You can also change some of the text here from login to sign up to sign in to another sign up here button. You may want to call this enroll. It may not really be sign up, or join us, or join our membership, or buy our whatever you want to do. That's literally up to you. So you can come to style too as well. Pop-up position, you want this to be in the middle. Pop-up width 800. I really don't like messing up with this. I love to just work with the default, but again, when we activate these pop-ups, you would see the sizes and then you can customize them further. The same thing for the colors, the background, the text. This has a sidebar, it has a sidebar image, and the sidebar position is at the left, so we can change the image here. We'll get to that eventually when we see what the pop-up would look like. There are a lot of things we can do here to just style or to customize our form. You can come here and check out and just style this appropriately. There's more we can do here under the advanced. We can add some CSS here for us to further style our forms. And then how to use this, you can't come here to see exactly how to use this pop-up more, just in case you want to integrate this pop-up with shortcode. That might be useful for you in case you have your menu set up with maybe Elementor. You can just create a shortcode and then put this shortcode there for it to display your login or your sign up button. And I think this is quite very beautiful. And finally, they have add-ons here in case you want to add social login with Facebook. You want to protect your form with security. You're also looking at custom registration fields. Maybe you want to collect their phone number when they want to sign up. You want to do more things than just their name and their username and password. Also, for verification, you may want them to verify, maybe that's like two-step authentication, to see that their email is valid before they sign up on your website. You may need to buy this. I really don't know how much that costs, so you can check that out. You may also want to have a one-time password OTP login. That's literally up to you, and I think that makes sense. So that's it for this. We are done with the settings for this plugin. The next thing we can do is to mess around with the fields. You can come here and see what you can do. But as you can see here, it says that adding custom field is a separate add-on. Like I told you earlier, you may need to invest in that add-on before you can add this to your registration page. Definitely, you would not need all these details for a login page. So let's come to the front end of our website and let's see what this looks like. So this is it. So we want to put a login pop-up here. So let's come back here. Let's come to appearance. Let's come to our menu. So if we scroll down now, you will see that this is our menu. This is the existing menu on the website. So here you can see that we have a new option for login and sign up pop-up. So if we click this, we have a new list of sub menus that we can add to our menu. So the first one is login. That's definitely you wanting people to log in on your website. The second one is register, and that makes sense. So lost a password. This one is very useful. You can just do logout for login users. So like right now, I am logged in right now, and the only button I should be seeing here is a logout button. So this button would be useful for me. So what we'll do is that let's create the login, the register. We can also do a lost password. We can also do logout for login users. I would add this too as well for you to see how this works eventually. So let's add this to menu. I would want to save this menu. That's it. Let's see what I would have access to. So if you come down here, if I hit the refresh button, you can see that the only thing I have here is a logout button. So I don't need to log in, I don't need to register, because I already have an account on this website. So that's exactly how this works. So we may copy this URL right now and open this in a private window, and then let's paste that here. So in a private window, you can see that we have a place for login, we have a place for register, we have a place for lost password. So if you click a login button, so you can see that we have our login here, and the beauty about it is that we also have a place for sign up. So that means that we may just want to completely do it with a register button, so people have the option to sign up in case they've not. You can see here that we have a sidebar with the image. I mentioned that earlier. We can do away with this image, or we can add another image to that. We can come to login, username, password, and then we can sign in. So that's beautiful. So if you click the register button, it's literally the same thing. So for our password, you can see how easy it is for us to do a password reset. So that's it for this. So if I come back to menu here, I can just make lost password a sub menu under register. Another thing again we can still do here, like I mentioned earlier, is that we can do a hello username for login user, or a hello first name for login user. I'm not sure I have a first name set up here, and also you can see that my username is just dapsbrook.com, but let's just do hello. Let's just add this to menu. So you can see this here. So let's save this. So if we come to the front end of our website right now and let's refresh this, so you can see hello dapsbrook. This is beautiful. You won't see this until you are logged in, just like it is stated here with the plugin. This is for login users alone. So the next thing we can still do here, for example, is that we can integrate this with our WooCommerce. So you can see it has a place for my account, so you can also toggle this and add this to menu. And what we can do is that we can make this a sub menu of this, just something like this. This makes sense. And I think I can just bring my logout menu here. All right, so let's save this menu. So that's it. So when we come back here and we do a refresh, so you can see now that here I can just come down here and go to my account, and that will take me to my WooCommerce account page. So that's literally everything you can do here. Let's come back to settings. I did mention something here about the sidebar, so let's come to style. You scroll down, I did mention to you about the sidebar, and this is the image here. We can remove this image entirely. We can select another image that we want to use as a sidebar. We can change the position from left to right if we want. But for the purpose of this example, I would just remove this completely, and then I would just save this. Settings saved, and that's literally everything we need to do. Coming back here to our private window, we can do a refresh to see the changes we've made. So right now you can see that we have login and we have register, and then under register you can easily just reset your password. So if you hit login right now, so you can see that this image is gone completely. You may want to just add a new image here. That's literally up to you. I believe this video has been super useful to you. If it has, give me a thumbs up. So if you have any issues, you can let me know in the comment section. I'll look out for them. Subscribe to see more awesome tutorials like this from me. And that's my time for this tutorial. I'll see you in another one. Until then, stay safe. Bye for now.